Hello, it's Scott Child, and welcome back to Tropical Town. Hold up, let me check what part we're in now. This is my series of mine. Tropical Town Part 53. I can't believe it's about to be almost 55 episodes of this Minecraft series of mine, but time flies, honestly. Time does fly. Before, before I get to the video, very nice. I'm gonna say something very encouraging. About pretty much you're going through a hard time in life. Things are supposed to be, we're supposed to have, about a balance between hard and times that are easy and hard, very difficult times, hard times, and that's expected because if you really think about it, and hear me out, okay, it's gonna be a little hard to explain to people who that makes sense. Alright, life might have its ups and downs, and honestly, I am no different. I agree. But I'm gonna encourage one method in saying this. I'll say something very encouraging to my viewers. No matter what the case may be, no. But please tell me I have that map still. Yeah, I do. I think. Yep. I think it's here. No, it's right here. Nothing else. Oh, well. Have a break. Sadly. Fine. No, it's alright. Okay, I got my bow. Yeah, I know I didn't know there was. Alright, about encouragement. Um, yeah, about the hard and easy times we have in life. Look, I'm no different. I'm not like some guru, some I'm not some geek of the world. Like I'm not, you know, I'm a regular civilian like the rest of y'all. But anyways, fact of the matter is, when you're going through hard times, it's important to have hard or easy times. But honestly, preferably, just in general, it's important to encourage people, like as a whole, because like insults add up, and it's really bad. Instead of curse, that's how being rude. Instead, use that same voice. And that's if you're fortunate enough to even have a voice that's put on it verbally. You know, see where I'm coming from? That's a good point that a lot of people don't forget or think about or know. Anyway, what I'm saying here is be encouraged because it's important to be encouraged. Uh, because if you're not encouraged, you're just gonna be like, you know, you won't have how do I say, like the hope going forward. Yeah, as much of it anyway. First off, let me just briefly turn off the music in this game. Really hard to play against. I don't know, but I have 15. Okay, anyway. Yeah, about me encouraging. Let me get this briefly out of the way now, like, focus on Minecraft. So, I'd say Yeah, there's people that literally have it worse. Like, do not take for granted. Like, for example, let me think of something. All right, so never insult any like people no matter what. For example, if someone sits cussing at you, be a better person. Tell them like, for example, what's wrong. Why are they upset or sad or what have you? Uh, Encourage everyone around you. We need it in this, especially in these days, in this day and age, 2020 is going forward. Speaking of the next decades, my goal is to be one of the more different and then more authentic, interesting gaming YouTube channels of the mid 2020s to in the middle of the 2020s to the 2030s and going forward to the 2030s and so on. Because this world definitely is a thousand's an understatement, but if there was like an end of the alphabet number, which I don't think there's not, numbers add up. But if there was, I choose not to express my opinion on this generation. Honestly, what I will say before I talk about more Minecraft related stuff and positive things, like what I mean by positive things, just not be so emotional, while encouraging, is alright, I understand what a lot of people come from with this. Y'all can hate me in the comments. I don't care. Okay, not it's fine. Well, I will say this anyway. Alright, don't get me wrong. I do not like any of these things like at all. Like at all. Like they're whack. They're horrible. But I'm gonna get straight to it. Alright, I will agree that the rainwater phrases on the internet are really, just horrible. They're just disturbing, and they're questionable. Yes, I agree with that. I can see why. But here's the thing: there is so much more in the world that you should worry about. Like instead of worrying about that all the time and just have it linger on you, think about I don't know what you want for dinner, how you can improve yourself, how you want to go about your day, stuff like that. Um, you could use that energy towards you know maybe some goals you have in life, stuff like that. For just example, um, and to the people watching this that go through a lot, you y'all might be being afflicted, but just know that the hope is y'all still have hope. The hope of the afflicted never will perish. I honestly don't remember who made that, which part of the Bible or um, which part or like person in the Bible said that, but that is a verse. But anyways, definitely going slow right now. On that here. However, just wanted to say those things. Going, just express my honesty about stuff and so on. That makes sense. Alright, anyways, about Minecraft. I got a hot take about Minecraft, and I don't care what anyone says. I really don't. About Minecraft, um, I have a hot take. I prefer Bedrock Edition over Java. And I have, like, many reasons on why, but I'll just say a few. One, I prefer Bedrock because, what's it called? Because of the crossplay. Java, you're stranded. Like, literally just Java Edition, and also just the computer as a whole. That's one. Two, even though Bedrock requires a Microsoft account, I still prefer Bedrock anyway, just because uh, I know there's probably definitely some ways to get around it. But either way, I prefer one reason I prefer Bedrock no matter what is because of this. It's because of controller support. I mean, yeah, I am. Yes, I am playing on PS5. But that's like, that's only half of it. Another reason is because my personal preference, my opinion. Don't worry, we could all have our different things in life. That's okay. It's part of life. Pro tip. But another reason is because I'm not really into mods. It's not my cup of tea. I only play Minecraft like legit. That's because I just, there's, the reason I'm bringing it out of it is because I'd rather play vanilla to ever play a mod. In my book, a disclaimer: you don't have to agree with me in the comments. We're all people, as I just said. All right, time to go exploring. Then let's go. Okay, I'm gonna do some brief shoutouts as we speak. Shout out to Pizza Hut Cat. Shout out to Just Pirate, British, Pirate, if I pronounced that right. Shout out to Max, a cat I know, my siblings, cat or what have you. Alright, classify details. Shout out to Willie, aka Kite the Cat, another pet I know about, siblings. Shout out to who else? Shout out to Sid, brand new cat. Shout out to Munchkin. Shout out to both my parents. Shout out to uh, my mom and my pops for very important reasons. Respecting people. Respect. Uh, Shout out to Dr. James. Shout out to honestly, also shout out to YouTube for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Um, Shout out to the Holy Spirit. Shout out to the Most High. Shout out to God. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Jesus. Shout out Mary too, because I'm kind of either way. There you go. Shout out to the angels. Shout out to everything. For those I don't know, I'm actually a very humble human being. I hope my viewers know that. I truly hope my viewers know. Stay blessed, everyone. For real. Very important to remember. Yeah, and also another thing. Another thing I'm looking up right now. Never feel afraid to ask for help with something. Because I'm saying that because in anything in life. For example, let me think. Let's say someone was gardening, right? Outside, not in Minecraft, like in the real world. Let's say someone is gardening, right? What do you expect that person to, from when they were born, to know how to garden? No, I don't think you would. Would it take lots of practice? Definitely. And lots of continuous effort? Yes. Definitely would. I'm bringing that up because, because family, yes, but, failure comes before success. I hope the way I described that made sense. Because, if failure did not come before success, then, that would honestly be abnormal. Like, you're not supposed to know that type of stuff automatically. It does not happen overnight. That's what I'm saying here, and there's phantoms. Alright, hold on. Let me get that one map. Why do I have a feeling it is, but I don't I think it's 5. Who knows? Oh, no, it's not. It's 4. I knew it. It was definitely just 5. I need to find sheeps ASAP. I actually need wool so bad. Because if I have wool, I could, well, I need 3 wool. I have an alright amount of wood. I also got bamboo, so I can get bamboo good wood. Nevertheless, I definitely need to, you know, okay, hold on. About Minecraft, is it me, or I feel like an interesting update idea would be to add more vehicles besides boats and besides minecarts. Like, yeah, I know that, there's some, but it'll still be really cool to at least have like an airplane. And similar to the Elytra, you get them, you're only able to get them in some way. That makes sense. And yikes, that could have been bad. That would have been horrible. Okay, hold on. Do I have my crafting table still? Where's it? Oh, nice, got some string. I needed that desperately. That's good. Um, never forget that, what's it called? Never forget that things happen for a reason. For instance, you may, you may have a setback in life. Like, you may have, I don't know, say you're an athlete, right? You go through like a huge injury. Don't let that, get rid of, the mindset you have to get better and to be the best you ever have been. I hope that makes sense, honestly. These phantoms are actually and the skeleton. Okay, well, I guess no. I'm gonna stay here until or wait. Like water. Oh no. Water, especially cold water at night, late at night. Oh no, nothing like cold water at night, like late at night. That makes sense. 'Cause in my time zone, it is around 10:30, almost 10:40 p.m. 10:36 ish. Eastern time, so that's something. But anyways, all right. But as I was saying, another thing I'd enjoy would be vehicles because we only have both minecart and I guess the elytra. But honestly, though, the elytra isn't even like a, like a vehicle. and neither is the horses, donkeys, and no camels. Only rideable. Uh-oh. Let me get this. My favorite updates if I was in charge of my motoring for an entire day. My the update I like most would probably be transportation. Like I feel like if Minecraft was to add cars, airplanes, or even submarines, what about it should be like like in a one in what's it called? There's a one in 12. Like no, it's a 0.2 and 12. No, I'm actually messed up the math. If they do a vehicle update, I think it should be a one and like a 0.1. Yeah, 0.1, 0.1. That's or 0.1. Um, a 0.1 and 1600 chance of you finding any of the following vehicles in a buried treasure. My book. If they were to do a vehicle update. Like I know redstone wouldn't be as like appealing, if you will, or because you make vehicles, well, I mean, slime blocks, stuff like that. But I mean, it wouldn't either way be. It would just be more fun, I think, personal fun, if that was an update. And I feel like Mojang hopefully does that update eventually. Be awesome. All right, hold up. Three. All right, I just have to find a triple biome. I have a feeling it's so definitely gonna need I just hope all my viewers know that I find them special. Um, I even find the people who have yet to find my channel amazing. Keep on going, keep striving, keep driving in life, keep driving the wheel of, in the easier hard times. Do it. I'm gonna keep this to myself. Be respectful. But honestly, I was going to quite a lot recently. Guess what? I am. Nevertheless, keep on going with everything. Like, to my subscribers, y'all can do it. Alright. You know what I find interesting? Why? In the, like, more, I guess, positive side. Uh, I think it would be great to have an update on Minecraft for, how do I say it? For, animals. For example, I think they should add, like, an enchantment. Like, an enchantment of sorts for, like, very few animals. Chickens, I think there should be an enchantment for particular. That's like the inner opposite of Butterfly, in the sense that, or actually no, whoops, no, more like the inner opposite of Dipstrider. instead of making you swim faster, it's like gives you like boost one for 5 seconds, almost like a turtle. Um, it should be an enchantment for it. I think it would be interesting. I think. Yeah, and speaking of enchantments, I think Minecraft does more enchantments. Like, we've gone a while. Besides, like, the trial chamber update, yes, we got enchantments that have breaching. We got the enchantment, that's the thing. So many that I can't keep up to use. Honestly. Alright, it's this way. Finally. Hold up, I got cheap. Okay. Yes, I got enough for that. Let's go. W. There we go. Bed. By the way, when this is uploaded on my channel, I hope y'all enjoy. And thank you for watching. The video's not quite done, but I'm just saying that. And if y'all like questions, no, I'm up for some like Q&As. Not in the comments, and I'll answer them. And then now it'll be like a once or probably a twice a month series I'll have eventually to do. It would honestly just have gameplay, pre-recorded gameplay of like servers, 2K, possibly Pac-Man or just stuff like that. But it would have it pre-recorded out. I would answer Q&A from questions and answers in particular. I'll answer questions. If that makes sense. Let me try making this map. Not this map. What about this one? What is the church map? Alright, so this one is this way. La, 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 la. Me just singing for no reason. I'm going to this one. He was just trying very hard to find the part of the map. Oh, as I said, after the way back in the map. What the? This was unnecessary. You won. Knew it. gonna say something about it. Is it me? But look, I know a lot of people want like an update. I can see why. The Nether update wasn't even that long ago. For the recording of this video, it is let me check today's date. As of the recording of this video, it is uh May May 14th of 2025. So I don't know when it's gonna be uploaded. Probably the day after or what have you in your time zone. And it is right now 10:47 p.m. Eastern time. Eastern EDT, Eastern Daylight Time. But anyways, I'm gonna say something. Yeah, since it's been like over almost about 5-ish years, um, take that with a grain of salt because I don't remember exactly when they came out, but I do know it was in the middle-ish of 2020 for at least for Bedrock. Anyways, or like in the beginning half of not in the beginning like January, but it was in like nowhere like I don't know. I don't think it was in the fall either, so either way. Right. I know a lot of people want another update. You know, another one. I mean, not another update. Whoops, my bad. I know since the netherite, and then I mean not netherite. The nether update happened a while ago, like over 5 years ago right now. Like, 'cause it's been 5 years already. It's crazy. I know where people come from, and I understand. I could see why. But what I mean is, for me, it doesn't. It would not make any sense at all to have an end update because they literally had people forget that they had the combat 1.9 update, the combat update which had the light trap. They updated it and stuff like that. So to me, that honestly makes no sense because they've already done that. I don't get me wrong, that would be really cool, but like to me, I don't really think that's necessary. Um, honestly, my estimation. Again, around people. I hope my analysis makes sense. To be honest in the comments. That was me waving to the phantoms, and again, I'm pretty sure I'm muted. My bad. Whoopsie daisies. To my viewers, I'm gonna say something in case y'all didn't hear because I was muted. I muted myself on accident. I muted my mic. Unintentional. Okay. Um, I feel like if anyone that plays this game is scared to go to the Nether because of like people that are like a lot more into creative or just straight up are scared to go to the Nether and you play survival. Well, um, I will say that calcite is the perfect substitute for quartz because I mean it's I would say it's if you put them side by side, you can compare. But I'm talking about like if you don't go to the Nether, I think it's a fantastic you know no, that's a very similar block material. I feel like calcite should have slabs. I don't know. Heroical block, my book. Definitely gonna take this. A lot of it. For those that wonder, I prefer quartz. It's not close. But I feel like this is definitely up there with the recent past 2 to 3 updates of Minecraft. No, makes sense. Alright, let me go this way. Who did on? Alright, anyways. Dun, dun, dun. Self-confidence is key to what's it called? How do I say it? Try not to let yourself drain self-confidence because you should know that your parents if you have any, because you don't know where to start for it. Do have parents, which honestly breaks my heart. It really does make me sad. But anyways, do people that have had it hard? No, not if nobody else is happy for an accomplishment you did. Know that I feel for those people especially. I feel for the deserving people. But what I'm trying to say here is, what I'm trying to say either way is one thing important. Um, no matter what kind of type of upbringing by any chance anyone has, know that to have self confidence, no matter how difficult or certain, no matter how difficult circumstances are, have self confidence and belief in that, and faith that things will get better. I can guarantee that. Let me try to find the other map. I think it's this one. Okay, so actually no, it's not. I think it's map 2. Nope. No, it's not. Okay, well, I guess I'll just explore still. Hold on. Okay, hold up. For those that don't know, um, one of my vacation line loves to have. For those that wonder, fun fact about it. If there was any vacation line like, it would be 3 places. San Juan, oh, I mean 5 places honestly. San Juan, Puerto Rico, um, Key West, FL, Anchorage, Alaska, Italy, and finally, either, um, as far as landmarks are concerned, I probably would love to visit, what's it called? Bear with me. I know what it's called. I just can't think of it. I'd love to visit the Great Wall of China for sure. It's for those that don't know, Great Wall of China was very hard for people to build, and lots of people passed away while building it because of called they kept getting how I say it unless like proper way because my channel I intended for it to be all ages and it is it's very family friendly. But anyways, what I'm trying to say here is darn it, I don't remember where I was, but I'll probably remember. Gotta try to remember. Um, another reason I prefer Bedrock. I try not to take that. I remember I was talking about vacations. Um, yeah, I'd love to go to San Juan PR, Puerto Rico. I'd love to go to Key West, sort of. I'd love to go to I think Rome, Italy, Anchorage, the Great Wall of China, that part of China in particular, and um, and honestly maybe London. No, 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 maybe London, UK, United Kingdom. That would be pretty. I'd love to go to Italy. That would be a great place. That would be fantastic. I know photos don't do justice, but honestly, everything about Italy is just remarkable. It's a nice country. Looks very, I'd say, a little different. Um, in the sense that there's a certain part of it. I don't remember. It's even like, you know, I don't even know if this counts, if you will. If this counts as like, you know, like a city or something, or like, no, not city, but like Italy being Italy. But I'd also love to go to what's it called? Vatican City, which I don't. That's really hard for me to pronounce. It, just bear with me. But yeah, those are probably the places I go to. Oh well, I go to try to at least go to that. That makes Isn't it me or Minecraft music? At least the song in particular. It sounds like Mario Bros, but disorganized. Like, this honestly sounds like a tropical Mario Bros. Honest. Nope, nope. Oh no. Thank you. Whoa. Okay, my viewers, I'm gonna continue. That I'm gonna get back to the base. Without recording. Off camera. Thank you for watching. Have a great day or night, depending on your time zone. Got shout out. Peace. Bye, my peoples. Peace. Stay blessed. Adios. It's